Hello, people. I'm gonna sit on right now, but it seemed like my haters is trying to silence me. So God is saying to me, so I got from a video, Stephanie P. Smith, that God don't want His chosen to allow the enemy, your haters, use quotes. People who don't want you to speak about what's really going on, about your truth. They're trying to silence us and want to paint us in a certain way and try to get society against us. So they have the numbers on their side. The thing is, God humbled us through the word too. So therefore, He tested us already. He already got us to where we needed to be. So every time that we have a problem, we call out Him. We call it His name and ask Him, Lord. Like for me, there'll be energies that come in my surround me, and sometimes they like to when they be around me. Eventually, I start to feel their inside or something, or if they have a pain somewhere in their body, I feel that too. And if they doing some kind of sex magic or blood spell or anything like that, I could feel that in a certain area. I'm pretty sure y'all been through that too. And I also can tell they have entity or demon attachments onto them because it keep feeling in my body like some kind of decay. And I know it's not my energy; it's that person's energy that's around me, and they like to kind of merge themselves in your body and everything, or sit near you and everything, because they astral travel to you, and they don't want people like us or anybody that can feel stuff like that or see themselves. They can see them or hear them. They don't want us talking about that because they want to keep it a secret of somebody may have. If there's somebody experiencing that, they don't want us. They don't want people to know it, and people start to talk about that and tell their truths. And keep it a secret so therefore they can control you. And if you go into a shop and you're going to some kind of place and you spend a whole lot of money and you go somewhere else and it's actually cheaper and they try to keep you going to where they're going at so they can keep on taking more of your money and your energy. And it's not just chosen ones they're doing that too. They're doing it just regular people. And my job, one of my jobs is basically to talk about my truth because I get attacked a lot every day, or sometimes 24/7 because of certain people just stay in my energy. Even though they got a life of their own somewhere else with somebody else, they still want to watch me and see how my life is going. So therefore, if I do better than I'm doing right now, they hate it. But if I'm down, they love it. But see, that's a demon. Demon always wants to see bad for people and who they're targeting. Once you do good, they're upset about it. Once you do bad, they drinking, partying. And so If you're out there, God's saying, don't silence yourself because they're in your energy. And make you want to feel or like you don't want to say anything. Just, I want you to keep going. And I guess maybe there was something about that my enemies, which is a quote, saying that because of what I went through, they made me because I'm resilient, realistic, stern, and I don't take no mess. That they, for all the afflictions I had and the stuff they put me through, they made me when that's alive because they was fighting for me to be like this. They was fighting for me to not to be like this, to be strong, to be able to point out their mess. They didn't want me to get to this point. So God used them, my enemies, because they was going to come after me anyway. Basically, it was a whole trap. God used me because he knew that they was going to come after me and do all these tricks and stuff. But before I did my process, I was born with this stuff. And I guess, I was noticing stuff then, but I didn't understand what was going on. I just knew I felt this bad energy from different areas. Didn't exactly know exactly where it was coming from. But, videos, people, I could feel them around me, and I could feel them around me when I was younger too. Well, to my younger until I got to like 49 years, 50 years old, but still before I started actually talking about this stuff. Because I had YouTube, I never used it like this. I never told my truth. And I guess, I was like, in a way, I was like I was malfunctioning. I didn't talk about this stuff. Because I didn't believe in witches and warlocks then. So it was make-believe. I saw it in cartoons, movies, and stuff like that, but I didn't really think it was really going on. But you learn, it's like every day you learn something different. And they want to make sure that I stayed like that. So now they're trying to act like they made me to who I am now. But they was trying to keep me dormant, not talk about it. And they was going to freaking kill me off anyway. When I decided in 2016 the ex that people say I got this ex that's constantly in my energy. She was a handler and a cult leader. She was doing both of them. Her and her husband was a 20-year-old friend, 20-year friend. I thought it was a friend, but actually he was a part of the cult too. Basically, those two was supposed to kill me. And then I happened to be around them. And I decided, I said, well, my wife has passed. I'm going to leave and get out of Connecticut. And I was just sitting right at their house telling them this. So I was telling the enemy that I was leaving. To get out of Connecticut. And they knew that by me leaving Connecticut, or maybe they didn't know, by me leaving Connecticut, my energy is coming with me. And that's why now they've been trying to get me to come back to Connecticut. I'm not in Connecticut. I don't want to go back to Connecticut because it's too cold there in the winter. I don't, it's not like I'm a tropical person. I've been there since I was a kid. And I got tired of the cold weather. So I had a chance to leave, so I left. And it wasn't because I was getting attacked a lot. It's because of the cold weather out there. I got tired of the winters. So I left. And now I'm planning to go back. And I definitely ain't going back because of that coast there. They just wanted to try to get me back into that not talking about what's really going on thing, get me off of YouTube or any TikTok or any social media talking about this. So they can go back to controlling people or using the energy to project so they can make some more money because everything is breaking down now. They want to try to act like we're friends or we family, and that is not my family at all. The truth is already out. And they are upset. I mean, it's like they want to pull this now. You made me. You didn't make me. You want to keep me down. You just mad that I give my praise to the Lord. And I am chosen. And you're mad about it. And you can't do nothing about it either. So, you keep telling your truth. You don't let them silence you. God humbles you. They didn't. So, God bless to you. Have a blessed day. Peace.